Everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic, and this is your 30-minute Pilates Sculpt. Today you're going to need a booty band. I'm using a light resistance just to enable my body to be able to move through some fluid ranges of motion, and also I've got just 1 kilogram dumbbells. Maybe you'd like to choose 2 kilograms, maybe 3, depending on how your body is feeling today. We're going to start with the band just above the knees here, and we'll come down onto the mat so we're seated. We'll start with some mobilizing through the spine and then gradually work the intensity through the class. I'd like for you to pop your dumbbells just to the middle of the mat here, either side ready. We don't need it just yet. So once you've got your band on above your knees here, we're just going to sit up nice and tall. Take your hands behind the thighs, go up tall through the spine. We're going to take an inhale here. Find length, and then as you exhale, draw your belly button back towards your spine, start to curl. We're just rolling down halfway. Feeling those abs, say hello a little bit, and then we're gonna roll ourselves all the way back up and sit up tall again out of those sit bones. So using your breath out to roll down about halfway. Use those hands to pull on the back of the thighs, take that inhale, lengthen of the spine. And just keep going here, maybe deepening through that curl a little bit more. Coming down further through the back and then rolling all the way up. Just take it nice and easy here. Rolling off those sit bones. Feel the abs. And then lifting up onto those sit bones, sitting tall. Let's take 2 more here. Elbows are wide. Inhale, sitting tall. Last one, we're going to hold it back here and just feel those abs. Release the arms out in front of you, and then can we sweep them up slightly towards the sky and then back in front of those shoulders. Lifting them up as we breathe in. Exhale, return to shoulder height. Good, 3 more here. Keep your ribs sinking towards your hips. And last 2. Breathe out, feeling those abs shake a little as we reach the arms for the last one. Reach the arms forward, roll yourself all the way down, bone by bone by bone, so you're laying onto your back here. And then from here, you're just gonna grab onto those dumbbells, and we're gonna hook those hands or elbows down into your mat, and just take your feet a little bit wider, turn your toes slightly out. Now we're going to just lift those hips up and squeeze the glutes nice and tightly at the top here, and then tapping the hips back down. So breathe out, pick the hips up, squeeze, inhale, lower. And I want you to focus on driving your heels down into the mat here so that we're feeling a little bit of a grip through those hamstrings. Do really try and tuck the hips under as well. And of course, hips are higher than our ribs always in these bridges, we know. Good job, let's go. We've got 10 more here, pressing up and squeeze and tap. Really driving those elbows down into the floor to really lift the hips. You've got 5 more. Really contract those glutes 100% at the top here. 3 more. Should start to feel the back of those legs here. We're going to hold the next one. Really dig those elbows in, keeping the hips level. Can we use an inhale as we float the right leg to tabletop? Exhale, return the foot down flat to the mat. Transfer, taking the left leg, lift it to tabletop. Lowering back down. So just keep alternating. We're marching it out here, aiming again to keep the hips level. If you'd like more of a challenge, let's reach those arms up towards the sky here. Good, you might feel a little bit more unbalanced in this setup here, which is a great challenge for those obliques. Good. Keeping the hips high, we're going to take 1 more on each side, doing really well. Both feet come down towards the mat. We're going to open the knees out and in 10 times. So open the knees, butterfly them back in. Really open the knees, and now really pull the knees to kiss together. So we're opening the knees, bring the knees together to kiss. Keep going, fanning them out. and in. Ribs are heavy, keeping those hips high. Nice work. About 4 more to go. Really pull open on that band. Nice, we're gonna hold the next one open. So go ahead, fan the knees out, hold. Little pulses through the hips, down and up. Keep reaching those arms up to the sky here if you can. Pulse it up. Really squeeze it out. We're feeling it here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze and hold at the top. Breathe in, breathe out. Last 4, 3, 2, and roll down on 1. Well done. You might like to just adjust that band slightly up again towards your knees. Keep reaching those arms up to the sky here, and use your exhale as we curl the upper body now. So coming into a chest lift, scooping through the belly, reaching the arms back up towards the sky. So let's get these abs fired a little bit here. Hopefully your lower body is ready to go. We have a nice side-lying sculpt series coming up. Lots of abs threaded between, and then we finish with some arms. So arms are straight, we're sweeping them down, just finding a little pause at the top here. Now your lower body is nice and relaxed, so don't press into your feet. We want to feel it through the abs on this one. Good, let's hold the next curl up here. Hold, and then from here, float the right leg to tabletop, then the left leg, float the right toes down, then the left. Keep going, we float one leg up at a time, maintaining your curl, and keep reaching your arms to the end of the mat here. Let's wake up this core now. Relax through the neck. Keep your pelvis in that neutral, so try and avoid any rocking. Good work. We're going to take one more here, lifting up together and lower. Well done. Rest the head down. Now let's leave your dumbbell in your right hand. So dumbbell, single dumbbell just in the right hand, and just take your left hand behind the back of your head. Beautiful. From here, we're going to curl up and twist across the body. So bring that dumbbell to the left side of the hip and release. And as we do this, pick that same leg up that we're crossing towards to tabletop. So you're feeling that diagonal line from your shoulder towards your hip here now, getting a little bit more into that side waist. Good, chopping that dumbbell across the body and lower. Breathe out, curl, and lower. Reach the arm far away. See how much lift we can get up off the floor. Taking 3 more here before we hold it over. And you're going to hold the next one over. Hold, reach, and then extend that leg that was floated out to an extension and pull it back in. We reach the leg, pull it back in. Keep lifted. You got it. Yeah, nice. Really sliding the ribs towards your hips here. Come on, let's find that lift. You're going to give me 3 more. Exhale back in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale back in. Last one. And lower the head, switch sides. So the dumbbell's now in the left. Right hand behind the back of the head. And we're gonna just take that chop across the body first. So getting that diagonal line. Reach the arm back up to the sky. Adding in with that, right leg lift here now. So scooping around on that diagonal line and lower. Breathe out, chop across and lower. Let your head just be supported by that hand here. And just a little tip, just avoid pressing down into that supportive foot that's on the ground here. I know it's tempting to really push down and lift up even further, but try and find that lift through that chest bone here. So peeling up, 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 using the abdominals. Nice, let's take 3 more before we hold it over. Holding the next one over here, really take that twist, extending the right leg long, pull it back in, inhale, stretch, exhale, draw it back in, stretch, point, pull. Good, nice one to really rinse out through the organs as well, feeling that little bit of a massage. Doing so well. Can we lift a little higher? Almost there. Keep your head heavy. Give me 2 more. You can do it. Reach and lengthen. Pull it back in. Reach and lengthen. Reset. Well done. Return back down onto your back. Last one here for these abs for the minute. We're going to reach the arms back up to the sky, floating the legs to tabletop, and just diamond those knees out to the side. You can slide the band up a little bit further if you need to. And we're just going to curl ourselves up here, wave the arms out to the side, pull back in, reset the head to the floor. So curl up with me, exhale, inhale, wave opened, exhale, pull back in, reset the head to the ground. So keeping your knees turned out here, a little bit of tension on that band. All right, keep going here. If you do want more of a progression, as you open the arms, can we toe tap here and then lift up the legs and rest? 10 to go, let's do it. Lift, open, maybe you're toe tapping, lift, lower, 9. It's a nice strong one for the core, that's for sure. Stay with me here. We want to avoid arching through the back, so if that means we need to lower the feet just halfway, like here, maybe just halfway to keep the abs engaged, please do so. We're halfway, you have 5 more to go. We're going to move into that side lying booty. Let's feel these abs right to the end. Whew, they're awake. You have 3 more. Make this one your last one. Maybe give the toe taps a go if you haven't yet already. Pop the dumbbells down, hug into your knees. And give yourself a nice little hug here, well done. Big breath in to reset. Okay, now we're going to roll onto the right side of the body. We're gonna get into a clam. Just make sure you've got 1 dumbbell here just in front of the body. We don't need it just yet, but it's prepared. Bring your knees forward and the ankles so they're in line with the mat here. We're gonna prop ourselves up onto the right elbow, so underneath the shoulder we are, and then stacking those hips. I'm just gonna start by floating that top leg up. You'll feel a little bit of a tension here through the side glute, and then we lower it back down. So lift up and lower. Trying to draw your core back towards your spine here. Just staying quite active through this supportive right shoulder. Good, we'll start to build a little bit more of a burn through this side glute. See how much we can open that band out at the top here. Let's do 4 more together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more. And lower. Grab onto that dumbbell. Use your exhale to lift your hips here now and your clam. Hold. We're going to reach the arm and leg long. Turn your gaze towards your mat. Return back to that clam and lower. So we're lifting up in 1, reaching on 2. You find that little twist as well. Arm to the sky, pull back to that clam and then lower. So make it nice and fluid here. See how much stretch we can get through the arm and leg like you're being pulled. Really enjoy that rotation. So I'm just taking my gaze when I reach the arm and leg towards the mat here. So eyes down and then return back here. This is a nice spicy one. Really open up through that band if you're using it. We're getting into that side glute, of course, but what you're gonna feel is this underside glute here. So this one's doing a lot of work to lift you up. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? We've got 2 more. Let's go. Lift and reach. Pull it in. You're gonna hold the next one. So let's complete 1 full rep. Hold it here. Pulse the top leg up and up and up. If the dumbbell's too much, pop it down. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come all the way in. We're gonna just switch straight to the other side here. Grab that dumbbell, pop it in front of you. You're up onto the left forearm here. Let's set those legs to parallel to the front of the mat here. And then we're just starting with your clam. So let's begin. Abs drawing in. Use that exhale to float the leg and lower. So we're halfway, trying to avoid sinking through this shoulder here. Three to go. And last one, lowering the leg down. Let's grab that dumbbell. Now let's float the hips up here now. Hold as we stretch the arm and leg long, twisting your chest towards the floor. Return the arm to the sky and lower everything back down. Lift up, extend, rotate. Pull it back through and lower. Really good. We're gonna really think about being pulled in opposite directions once again. Someone's pulling on the hand, someone's pulling on the leg. Get that real big stretch here. Ooh, we have 3 more before we hold it. It always feels a little tougher on the second side. We've got all those muscles warm from the first side. Let's do it together. Last one, we're gonna hold it up, remember? Hold it with me, turn the chest, let's pulse it up and up, just a quick amount. You can pop the dumbbell down if you need to. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those pulses were very tiny in the end, but we got it done. We're gonna slide that band towards your ankles. Great work, let's take it out of the glutes. We're coming into a little bit of an ab workout here again. Hands are behind the head. So meet me here. Float the legs to tabletop. Knees over your hips. Use your exhale to float the upper body up. Extending the legs long. Pull the band apart and then return the legs to tabletop and lower. So curl up, extend the legs, hold. Open the legs out and in a little and return, relax. Just kick a little higher if you feel like your back is arching off the floor. So this is a beginner option up here. Open and out and lower. To progress, We take the legs even lower, hold for 2 outward pulses, and then return back down. So if you want more of a challenge, let's get that core spicier. Open out and in 2 times, legs are lower. Choose your poison here. Going for just 3 more, so please choose the most challenging variation for you right here. Nice. Well done. Let's relax. Pop that band now around your soles of your feet here. We're going to finish our abs off with a crisscross. So legs float to tabletop. Again, if you're using the band, it's around your feet. We're going to curl up and extend one leg. So you need to flex your feet to keep the band in place. Keep the tension on as we twist to the other side. And then just keep going. We're rotating from that upper body here. Let's spin those ribs around your pelvis. Wring it out. Checking your form, so your head needs to stay heavy into the hands. It's all in those obliques. The band is making it way more challenging, isn't it, today? We're gonna really load those ab muscles to create some definition, get stronger through the core. Just think of all those perks. We're gonna go for another 6. Twist it out, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we can release. Pop the band just above your knees here. Whew, I'm just going to take a little rock through the hips, or you could hug your knees in towards your chest. And then from here, just cactus those arms out to the side. Allow for your knees to fall off in one direction. Just getting a bit of a spine stretch here before we take it to standing. Taking the legs over to the other side. Back through to center. Hands reach forward, grab the back of your thighs, curl yourself up, 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 all the way. I'm gonna grab those dumbbells here and then come to our standing series. So you'll need 2 dumbbells or just body weight will be okay too. We're gonna start in a little split setup here, bringing your right foot back for me. So just bring your right foot back. Make sure your feet are in line with your hips here. Dumbbells are down by your side. All right, so gazes forward. Take a lower of that back knee, finding your lunge as you sweep the arms to shoulder height. Take your right hand here, bring it to your chest for a bow and arrow. We reach it back, bring it forward, and stand all the way up. So we swing the arms forward to shoulder, drop into that lunge, bring it out, reach, and stand all the way up. And I'm allowing my head to turn as well, just to challenge the balance. How far down can we get that back knee to the floor? Focusing on that front knee tracking over the center of your foot. In this one, you're going to feel that quad here at the back. We're also getting some hamstrings, some glute, and that gorgeous spinal mobility that we all love and need. Almost there for this one. Give me 2 more. Drop the back knee, let's go. Twist it out, reach forward, and lift. We're gonna hold it down after this one, so finish off your last one. Reach the arms forward. Pick up that front heel and lower it down. Can you sweep the arms up with it as well? So calf rise, swinging the arms up and overhead. Shoulders are down and back, rib cage is closed. Lower down into your lunge. Make it feel challenging here so we can get stronger. 3 more. Last 2. Hold the heel high in 1, pulse it out. Pulse, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake off that leg. We'll go straight to the other side here. Great work. So let's even it up straight away. All right, so you're stepping the left foot back here now. Arms down by your side. Let's swing the arms forward, hold it here. Left arm swings back. Reach forward, then drive through that front heel to stand. Lower down, 1 bow and arrow. Track that front knee over the center of your foot, especially as we take this rotation, it might want to cave in, so really fight that urge. So using the band, pull the knee opened. Three more. Last one. Hold it down, reach the arms forward, lift the front heel and lower. Swing the arms with me. Lift the heel, sweep the arms up overhead. Lift, lower. Focus on that range. How far down can we get into your lunge here? Feeling a little spicy here now. Work through that burn. 3 more. We hold it up and pulse in. 2 more. Last one, hold it up, little pulses. Woo, feeling it, feeling it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Pop those dumbbells down, shake off those legs. Let's take a nice easy roll down here. So just take your chin to your chest, start to curl forward over those legs. And just hold it down here. Let your head be heavy, and then taking your right arm, reach it up towards the sky. Feeling a bit of stretch through the back line of the body, up the leg. Come back down to the ground. Left arm sweeps up to the sky. Take your gaze up. Come back down. 1 more on each side here. See if you can really stretch that leg back behind you. And last side here. Hands to the floor. Walk yourself back and lower your knees down. Take a cat-cow. Taking a chest lift here. Gaze lifts. Use an inhale. And then as you exhale, round through the spine. Pull up through the abs. Take an inhale. Lower the chest. Gaze looks forward. Tuck your toes under. Scoop through the belly. Now hover your knees up off the mat. Beautiful. Take an inhale, drop your chest. A little bit of active recovery here. Pull up through the abs, hover the knees, stretch. And lower. 2 more to go. Use your abs to engage, to float the knees up. Lower down softly. And curl one last time. Pike the hips up towards the sky here. Feel that stretch, deepen through the back of the legs. And then we're in our pike position. And then from here, we're gonna float those shoulders forward, finding our first plank for class. So hold strong through your plank here. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, reach your heels back behind you. Just hold here. We're gonna step out with the right and in. Step out with the left and in. Pike your hips up towards the sky. Shift forward to plank, tap out, in, step out, step in, and 1 pike. Good. If you'd like to progress, instead of stepping, we're going to jump out 2 times, and then pike your hips up towards the sky. So step or jump, out and in, 2 times, pike the hips up. Beautiful. Can we hold our plank, either stepping the feet out and in, or, you know it, those plank jacks out and in. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Lift the chest bone, push through the floor. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's just lay onto, or sit onto your glutes rather, so we can take that band off. And then we're gonna pop it just above your elbows here, ready for a push-up. All right, so a little bit of upper body, we're almost done. Yeah, so let's take those hands underneath the shoulders, shifting those hips forward, finding that long line here, and let's drop the chest down towards the floor. Use your exhale to press back up. Now this band will support us today, so you're able to get a little bit more range. So if you want to, and support. So if you want to take it to full plank, you're here. It'll help you lift you up. Let me just adjust my mic so that you can hear me uninterrupted. So lowering the chest, big exhale to press up. Inhale, lower, exhale up. You can stay on your knees if you need to. We've got 8 more, let's go. Down and lift. Keep that core engaged. Squeeze the glutes. Give me 3 more. Hold the next one down. Little pulses up and down through the arms. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to take that band off here now, and let's land in the middle of the mat. Just sitting down onto your heels, or you could be cross-legged, that's fine. I'm going to reach your left arm up to the sky. Allow for your hips to roll off your heels if you're in this setup, and taking a nice side stretch. Coming to our cool down now. So proud of you guys. So let's just take a couple of stretches to recover. This part is equally as important as the workout. So let's get those stretches on. Take it over to the other side one more time. And over to the other side. Good. Come into a glute stretch. So you're seated. Begin by crossing the right leg over the left. And we're just going to try and lean forward into it to feel that glute stretch. Start to roll out through the ankle here as well. And just taking deep, nourishing breaths. Be really proud of yourself. That was quite challenging with those dumbbells and the booty band. Let's give those glutes a bit of love. Swap sides. Rolling out the ankle on the other side. Lean forward into it to increase the stretch. Good, release. Extend the legs out in front of you. L sit, reach your arms up towards the sky. Big dive over as we breathe out, melting over the thighs here. And just hold for a breath in and out. So deepen that inhale. Send the breath into the back of the legs. And then exhale, melting over a little bit further. Restack, come to a seated position. Cross your right leg over the left. Right leg's over the left. Use this left arm to pull the leg in. Taking your gaze over the right shoulder here now. Just take an inhale, stretch the spine even taller. And use your exhale to wring it out a little more. Hold for another breath in. And release on the exhale. Other side. Pull the left knee in across and hug that knee. Taking that breath in as we sit tall. And really swing around. And we'll just come to a cross-legged position here. Hands onto the knees. Rock back through the spine and lift tall. Like how we started, but just in a cross-legged position here. Just have a little feel and see how much more range or how much more fluidity we have throughout that spine here now that we've warmed everything up. The muscles have been mobilized. Taking the last one, deepen that exhale, roll back. Take an inhale, lift up tall. All right, we're gonna sweep the arms up towards the sky. Big breath in together. Hands come to prayer. Close down your eyes and slide your hands towards your heart. Nodding your head further down as you take gratitude for your practice today. Thanking yourselves for being able to move your bodies in lots of different directions and pushing through the challenging parts. Take a final breath in together and a soothing exhale out. Roll out the shoulders, blink open those eyes. And my friends, that is your full body Pilates Sculpt class. I really enjoyed this one today, challenging with the booty band and the dumbbells. So if you have any questions, please jump onto the chat and I'll hang around for a little bit further, a little bit longer to chat to you.